Welcome to RCW, first event of the second year. Level up.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brittany O'Leary.
We're starting things off with the Fatal 4-Way match to determine the number one contender for the Women's World Championship. Brittany Ali coming out here looking as arrogant as ever, now deeming herself the most dangerous woman in RCW. She's looking to win this match and go after the title that she once lost.
And her opponents, first from Reno, Nevada, Black Rose.
Black Rose, the first RCW Women's Royal Rumble winner. She went against Lily Sunshine at Wrestle War, but came out on the losing end. She's looking to once again get a shot at that Women's World Championship and dethrone Lily Sunshine for that title. But tonight, in this Fatal 4-Way match, the first woman to get 2 pins will be the winner and go on to face Lily Sunshine.
From Newark, New Jersey,
Marcella was one of the top wrestlers in the first year of RCW, holding on to the Heritage Championship for the better part of the first year. She brought prestige to that title, and now that she's in the World Championship division, she's seeking out the world title. Marcella is one of the most manipulative wrestlers in RCW, known for finding ways to win matches. She will have to put all of her skills to the test if she wants to walk out as the number one contender.
from Birmingham, England,
Rebecca Welch, one of the most dominating women in RCW first year. She is the first woman to hold the Women's World Championship in RCW. She has won the only Iron Woman match in RCW, and now she's looking to once again become the champion. All 4 competitors are ready for what should be a banger of a match. And there's the bell. These 4 women start things off. Rebecca Welch getting taken down by Black Rose as Marcella and Brittany Ali go against each other. The 2 smaller competitors, Brittany Ali and Marcella, facing off. Wow. Rebecca Welch using her technical MMA skills to deal with the powerhouse of Black Rose. This match can go all over the place. Besides it being a first to 2 falls, this is also a fall count anywhere match, as Brittany Ali already using her steel chair to prove why she is the most dangerous woman, using it against Black Rose and Rebecca Welch. But that always manipulative, maneuver, technical Marcella tried to get a roll up, but was unable to. Brittany Ali now putting in the STF on Rebecca Welch, but Rebecca able to break out. These women all know what's at stake here. To be the first contender for the Women's World Championship. Really set the stage for the rest of the year. As Rebecca Welch locking in a heel hook on Black Rose, but Brittany Ali is right there to break it up. Here comes Marcella coming after Brittany Ali. But Brittany with a super kick, taking down Marcella. And now aiming for that leg of Black Rose. That heel hook did a lot of damage to Black Rose. Marcella and Brittany Ali left in the ring alone. And Black Rose and Rebecca Welch battle on the outside. Now making their way back in. Marcella taking down Rebecca. As Brittany Ali locking an STF on Black Rose on the outside of the ring. Will Rebecca Welch or Marcella be able to break it up? But it's not needed because Black Rose was able to break out herself. Black Rose just clubbing down Brittany Ali with that power. Rebecca locking in a sharpshooter, but Brittany Ali was right there to break it up. Black Rose picking up Marcella with that Black Garden, and now looking to go for a pin, but both Brittany Ali and Rebecca Welch were right there. This is the stakes in this type of matchup. In a normal Fatal 4-Way match, you just have to get a quick pinfall and you'll be able to get the win. But in this one, you need to get 2 falls in order to walk out as the new #1 contender. Black Rose got Marcella up as she power bombs her into the apron. As Brittany Ali and Rebecca Welch fight on the outside. Black Rose hits another Black Garden. And Marcella kicks out. Barely, but she gets the kick out. Marcella, known for her resiliency. It's a reason that she held that Heritage Championship for so long. as Brittany Ali with that cartwheel kick on Rebecca Welch. And Rebecca kicks out. Marcella with the steel chair to the back of Brittany Ali. Now, all the women are just trying to find positioning on who to attack next. Once again, Marcella and Brittany Ali find themselves going against each other as Black Rose and Rebecca Welch battle it out. As Brittany Ali brings in more weapons as Marcella hits that dream over and the referee counts, but Black Rose right there to break it up. That dream over could have just cinched in the first fall in this matchup, but Black Rose broke it up just in the nick of time. Now we're seeing Black Rose and Brittany Ali fight it out in the ring as Marcella and Rebecca Welch fight on the outside. Brittany Ali looking for a quick pin on Black Rose, and Black Rose kicks out as Rebecca Welch on the outside locks in that sharpshooter on Marcella and get the first fall. Black Rose now pinning Brittany Ali, and Marcella breaking up the pin. Marcella up, and she rolls through that Black Guard into a pin attempt. Marcella seems to now be more on a defensive strategy as she's submitted to Rebecca Welch. Rebecca Welch just needs one more pinfall. And Marcella with another dream over on Brittany Ali. But both Rebecca Welch and Black Rose were able to break it up. As now Rebecca Welch going for a pin attempt on Marcella after that huge suplex. But Brittany Ali was right there. And hit that finisher on Rebecca Welch. All the women are on the outside of the ring. Brittany Ali up as Black Rose hit that Black Garden on Brittany. And Brittany able to kick out of that Black Garden. The fact that she's able to still fight this long in this match. And Marcella tossing the women into steel steps and the barricade, showing more aggression. Marcella went for a scoop slam on Black Rose, but it was just too big and too heavy. The powerhouse Black Rose. Marcella with a sunset flip, going for the pin attempt on Rebecca Welch, and just a 2 count. These women are spent. And Brittany Ali out of nowhere taking down Marcella. Marcella just throwing heavy shots at Black Rose. And now Marcella and Black Rose in the ring against each other as Brittany Ali face off with Rebecca Welch, and that double knee strike to the gut, going for the pin on Black Rose, and Black Rose kick out. Marcella invisibly upset. And Rebecca Welch comes in and DDT Marcella, sending her out to the outside. And now Brittany Ali stalking Marcella, hit her with that steel chair and going for a pin attempt. But the referee doesn't see it. He's too busy looking at Black Rose as she taps out. Black Rose taps out. Rebecca Welch able to break it up. I thought earlier that Marcella had tapped out, but I guess the referee didn't see it. And now Rebecca out of nowhere pinning Black Rose. What a fast-paced match. Rebecca Welch, early in the match, had a submission tap out by Marcella, by assuming the referee didn't see it. But that would not stop Rebecca Welch. She then went on to tap out Black Rose with that heel hook. And then shortly after, getting a pin roll up on Black Rose to get the final fall. The only woman able and capable of getting a pin, able to get a fall in this match was Rebecca Welch. Just showcasing once again how deadly of a competitor Rebecca Welch is.
Here is your winner, Rebecca Welch.
Rebecca bruised and beaten up, but proving once again that she would do whatever it takes to win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Avalon, Dawn Babos.
Next we have a exhibition match in the World Division. Dawn Babos, the former The Baby Babe, is coming in here with a new attitude for year 2. We saw just how devastating this new attitude has been as she destroyed her competition and getting into the World Division. Now tonight is just an exhibition match against another World Division competitor.
And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, Linda
Linda
Bishop.
Bishop, she had a hard-fought match to get into the World Division. In the first year of RCW, She was a standout competitor in the rookies. In the final few months of the first year, she went on to win the Women's Heritage Championship. She lost that title at Wrestle War, but now that she's in the World Championship division, she's looking to make an even bigger statement for year 2. Both women have a lot to prove in this match. There's the bell. Dawn Babos, known for her power game, and Linda Bishop, known for her striking. She kicks Dawn Babos' leg, but Dawn, using her own striking ability, and then just powers Linda down with that huge slam. Dawn Babos just talking a lot of trash as she do a huge crossbody against Linda Bishop, and now going for a pin attempt and only a 1 count. Dawn Babos going top rope and an elbow drop to the chest. Now both women going to the outside, and Dawn Babos just tossing Linda Bishop into the apron. Again, Dawn has just shown a different side of her ever since year 2 began. Such much more aggression. She hit a Samoan drop, and now just a clubbing blow. Again, just dominating Linda Bishop right now. Dawn Babos lost to Willow the Witch at Wrestle War, losing her soul as Willow won it. But ever since she lost her soul, it seemed that this darkness, this more aggressive side, has taken over Dawn. These 2 women going back and forth, striking each other. And Dawn with a huge slap to Linda's face. These 2 women now just punching it out, with Linda getting the better of the 2, and these fast strikes, and that Bishop way out of nowhere that rocked Dawn, but she's still showing some fight in her. Dawn is just, and even more quick strikes. And another spin kick taking down Dawn Babos. And a 2 count. Dawn barely able to kick out. That just shows how deadly of a striker Linda Bishop is. In that quick exchange, she just shifted the momentum in her favor, and Linda Bishop throws herself to the outside with that suicide dive, taking out Dawn Babos. That flurry of attacks really changed the momentum of this match. As Dawn now trying to get her bearings back. And a huge senton to Linda Bishop. And now Dawn back in the ring as the referee is at a count of 8. And Linda just barely make it back in at the 9 count. Dawn went for that good night knee strike, but Linda saw it coming. Linda, being the technical striker that she is, saw that knee strike coming and had a reversal ready for it. Now Linda Bishop up on the top rope, and that Bishop way from the top, going for the pin. And Dawn just barely able to kick out. Dawn has felt the wrath of Linda Bishop. And now Dawn just choking out Linda Bishop. Calling for her to get up. And Dawn once again using that power to her advantage. And a heavy flying knee strike from the top rope. And Linda just barely able to kick out. Dawn getting her up for what was used to be the baby bomb. And gets her to win. Dawn Babos truly showcasing what she is capable of now that she's truly embraced the darkness. But that does not make her unstoppable. And we saw Linda Bishop with those strikes take over this match. But it was just not good enough to keep down Dawn Babos. Dawn Babos said that her goal is to win the Women's World Championship, to take what is rightfully hers, and that is that championship in her mind. And with performances like this, she's already proven why she is could be considered a World Championship competitor. Now that she has a harder striking in her wrestling repertoire, how deadly will she be?
Here is your winner,
Dawn Babos is a threat to this Women's World Championship division. Next we have
It is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Daniel Parker.
Next we have a fatal four-way to determine the number one contender for the United States Championship in the Prestige division. Samuel Parker coming out here with his fellow A-lister Anthony Hogan is looking to take back the championship that he held last year. Samuel Parker, the first United States champion. He called himself the Undisputed Future. And now with the A-listers' help, he's looking to reclaim the championship that he once held. Sebastian Wolf is someone that has a lot of history with Samuel Parker. Sebastian was the man who defeated Samuel Parker for that United States Championship. For the first half of the first year of RCW, Samuel Parker was chasing after Sebastian Wolf to try and get that championship back. But at each turn, he continued to fail against Sebastian Wolf. Sebastian Wolf then was to lose the championship to LJ Hernandez. And ever since he has lost that title, he has been a mentor to LJ, as LJ has battled multiple times against the A-lister. Sebastian Wolf has been there to support him and help him out in those fights. But tonight, Sebastian Wolf faces off against Samuel Parker and two other superstars in order to face against LJ Hernandez. Warlord, another man who's been allied with LJ Hernandez to take on the A-listers. Warlord is a veteran in this business, respected by all except for those in the A-listers. From the moment that Anthony Hogan came to RCW, he has shown nothing but disrespect to Warlord. Warlord put Anthony Hogan in his place at Wrestle War, where they went against each other, and Warlord came out on top. Warlord then went on to win the inaugural television championship for RCW. He has shown that he is a championship level competitor. He is a wrestler, and he despises the A-lister. So I do not expect him to take it lightly on Samuel Parker tonight. Caleb Morrison coming out here with his wife Zenda. He has proven that he can take a fight to another level in order to show his love for his wife. He is one of the most dangerous men to step foot in this ring and should never be underestimated. With Zenda by his side, anything is possible. He feels that their love will empower him and bring out the rage to take out any man in his way. The four men are ready, and there's the bell. Warlord and Samuel Parker face off. Caleb Morrison and Sebastian Wolf face off. These four men all have top level ability. They lost their divisional matches and brought them here. Well, two of them lost divisional matches that brought them here. Caleb Morrison and Samuel Parker chose to be in the Prestige division, while Warlord and Sebastian Wolf both lost their divisional matches. Seeing that Anthony Hogan's already causing some trouble with moving turnbuckles. Caleb went for a pin attempt, but Sebastian Wolf was right there to break up the pin. And now we see Sebastian Wolf and Warlord going against each other. Two men who are fairly known to be friends. But when a championship opportunity is on the line, that friendship goes out the window. That flying knee drop to Sebastian from Warlord, and he go for a pin attempt, and Caleb is right there to break up the pin. And now Samuel Parker with a roll up on Caleb Morrison, but Caleb kicks out, and he gets him up for that diamond breaker. And he go for the pin attempt, but Sebastian Wolf is right there. Sebastian Wolf with a kendo stick to the head of Caleb Morrison. And that back suplex to the neck. Samuel Parker just showing off that technical ability of his. Caleb going on a pin on Warlord, and Warlord kicks out. And Sebastian Wolf with that full moon bomb. As Warlord went for a pin attempt on Samuel Parker. Now Warlord's arguing with Anthony Hogan. Warlord needs to pay attention as Samuel Parker used that exposed turnbuckle. Again, the A-lists are just causing chaos in matches like this. Samuel Parker and Sebastian Wolf were in the ring by themselves, but now all four competitors are back in this ring. But just like that, Samuel Parker and Sebastian Wolf take out Warlord and Caleb Morrison as that basement lariat takes out Sebastian Wolf. Warlord looked like he was going for that Ragnarok crush, but Caleb intercepted and took out Samuel Parker, possibly saving him, unknowingly saving him at that. And that Ragnarok crush on Sebastian Wolf. But Samuel Parker rushing back to break up the pin. Sebastian Wolf out of nowhere with that kick to the face to Warlord. Just heavy hits all over on everyone. Everyone tossing their biggest hits. Sebastian Wolf with a DDT on Caleb. Now going for a pin attempt, but Samuel Parker right there to break things up. As Samuel gets Sebastian up for that Diamond Breaker. But Warlord is there to break things up, keeping the match going. As Samuel Parker now got Warlord up for another Diamond Breaker. And that, it looked like Samuel Parker was going to go for a pin on Warlord. But Sebastian Wolf takes out the referee. And now Zenda distracting Sebastian. So many moving factors in this match. Sebastian comes after. Caleb, but Caleb is still in this. Caleb and Sebastian Wolf going back and forth in this ring as he hits an Alabama slam. And he go for the pin attempt. And Sebastian just barely kicks out. But here comes Samuel Parker back in the ring. That's the 3 men so far. Samuel Parker with that tope and gets the win. Samuel Parker finding a way to get a win. Finding a way to get a win for the A-listers. Through distractions from Anthony Hogan's. Through the distraction of Zenda. So many moving factors happened in this match, but Samuel Parker was able to navigate the chaos and pick up a win over his fellow competitors, getting the pin on Caleb Morrison.
Here is your winner,
Samuel Parker and the A-lister mission to take out LJ continues.
The fourth is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Sarah Kane.
Now it's time for our fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contender for the Women's Heritage Championship. Sarah Kay is a former Women's World Champion, and though she got knocked down to the Prestige division, she is going to show off why she is a high-level competitor. Kelly Styles is the inaugural Women's Heritage Champion. She has won that championship 2 times in her career. And though she was unsuccessful in getting to the World Division, she still seeks out the championship that she has made famous. Kelly gonna take this opportunity and give it her everything just to prove her place.
And from the Garden of Eden,
Ashley Angel, another former Women's World Champion. She is someone who brings prestige to any match. She is a legend in this ring and one of the top wrestlers in RCW. Ashley Angel is no one to look past. Selena Webb is one of the breakout stars that were recently signed to RCW. She's been making big waves on the Mexican indie scenes, and her signing with RCW was a monumental shift in the women's division. At such a young age, she's already been seen as a very highly skilled competitor in the ring. All 4 women are ready for this #1 contender opportunity at Dare Bell. And all 4 of these women know what's at stake, as Sarah Kay already going for a pin attempt, not wasting any time. These 4 women all come with very unique wrestling styles. Selena bringing her lucha style and quick speed. Ashley Angel, a veteran in the ring, known for her technical and submissions abilities. Sarah Kay, a hard striker, especially when it comes to kicks. And Kelly Styles, a unique technician who is very unpredictable when it comes to this ring. All 4 women are seen as top performers in this ring. And although they didn't make it to the World Division, all four should still be very well respected. Sarah Kay been showing a lot of aggression. In this match, while Selena have proven why she is a top prospect in RCW. Now, last two women standing at the moment, Ashley Angel and Sarah Kay, as Sarah Kay takes down Kelly Stout and Ashley Angel. Selena Webb back in the ring, and Sarah Kay again showing such an aggressive style, taking down every opponent who comes in this ring. She goes for a pin attempt, but Ashley Angel instead to break it up. Ashley able to take out Sarah and then quickly maneuver and locking in that Angel wings on Selena Webb. Selena was able to break out of that deadly submission hold. Sarah Kay with that disc knee, bringing down Ashley Angel, and a kendo stick to the face of Kelly Stout. Now it's just Sarah Kay and Ashley Angel, as Sarah Kay looks to set up that SKO, bringing down Ashley Angel, going for the pin attempt, but Selena Webb was right there to break things up. And Selena Webb showing that quickness as she without any effort make it to the top rope and hit that drop kick. Selena Webb so impressive, and she just hit that dynamic entry kick on Kelly Styles, go for the pin, and only a 2 count as Sarah Kay comes back in the ring and uses the kendo stick to bring down Selena. But Kelly Styles used that as her advantage. She tried to get the pin on Selena, but it was only a 2 count. Sarah not appreciating Kelly's attempt there, going after her and brings down Kelly Styles. Ashley Angel going top rope. It's rare that we see her go top rope. And the SKO out of nowhere on Selena. But Ashley Angel right there to break things up. Kelly Styles drop kick onto Ashley Angel. Now she's looking for Ashley to get up. But here comes Sarah Kay, interrupting their fight. Sarah Kay has been all over this match, attacking every woman as soon as she's able to. Ashley Angel with a high knee on Selena Webb, going for the pin, and Selena kicks out. A clothesline from Kelly to Ashley. These 4 women have been going non-stop all match. The first woman to get a pinfall will be the #1 contender for the Women's Heritage Championship and will face off with Michelle Diaz. And a spine buster on Ashley Angel to the outside of the ring by Kelly Styles. As Selena Webb and Sarah Kay just battled it out in the middle of the ring. Selena Webb going top rope. And Kelly Styles tried to stop her. She went for that hangover, but Selena stopped it. And Selena now with the fast movement, taking down Kelly Styles and Sarah Kay as she hit that top rope axe handle on Sarah, and only a 2 count. Selena seems so tired and worn out. All these women have given everything they had. Sarah Kay getting dragged to the ropes by Kelly Styles. But the other 2 women was in her way, and she couldn't connect with that last call drop kick. And Sarah Kay with that fisherman suplex with a bridge on Ashley Angel and gets the win. Sarah Kay, the woman who is the most aggressive in this match, knowing that she has something to prove, was able to find an opening, hit that fisherman suplex, and get a tight bridge in for the 3 count over Ashley Angel. Such a high octane match. Fast paced, hard hits, and Sarah Kay walks out as the new #1 contender for the Women's Heritage Championship. All 4 of these women gave it everything they have, and none of them should feel ashamed for their performance here tonight. The Women's Prestige division just showed why they are at the top level of any division.
Here's your winner,
Sarah celebrating, ready for the next challenge, that is Michelle Diaz.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 183 pounds, Leo Osborne.
Next, we have another showcase match between 2 prestige wrestlers. Leo Osborne, making his way to the ring, has truly showcased his newly focused performance in his recent matches. A standout performance in the Battle Royal for the television championship, and then a showcase of a match between Rey Munoz and their divisional match. Leo, even though he has lost, have shown great momentum in his RCW progress.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 280 pounds, Eddie Butcher.
Eddie Butcher haven't been seen in RCW since the first episode of Rage, where he lost in the main event against Scorpion in their divisional match. Eddie Butcher was told by King that if he wanted a shot at his world championship, that he would have to start at the bottom. No one saw that proclamation becoming a reality for Eddie Butcher. Eddie Butcher now has to spend 6 months in the Prestige division before he can get another opportunity at going to the World division. These two competitors have so much to prove. And there's the bell. And Eddie Butcher just clubbing down the smaller Leo Osborne. Eddie is just a powerhouse. And Leo, with his cruiserweight style, is going to have an uphill battle, as he's able to do a head scissor and bring down Eddie Butcher for the moment. But Eddie immediately showing that power, and he slammed down Leo hard. Leo having to crawl to the ropes to get back to his feet, and using the ropes to his advantage to bring down Butcher, and now bouncing off the rope for that springboard kick, and only a 1 count on Butcher. And now Leo with that moonsault again has to use that speed advantage if he's looking to beat Eddie Butcher tonight. Leo and Butcher locking up, but Butcher just so powerful, pushing Leo into the corner, and both men break the hold. They lock up again. Osborne just cannot overpower the giant Butcher. He's going to have to use that quick speed and unique offense in order to catch him off guard. But that's easier said than done. As Butcher is just a massive man of power and rage. He wears that Punisher symbol on his gear as a representation of what he's willing to do to his opponents. He is going to punish you, and if you get into a match against Butcher, be prepared. As Leo again finding speed and hitting another moonsault to bring down the big man. Now, Leo going to the outside, hitting the DDT to the apron on Butcher. Just rocking Eddie. Eddie saw that kick coming, dodged out of the way, and now he's just pummeling Leo on the outside with those fists. As he tosses Leo back into the ring. Eddie Butcher getting him in that bear hug position and tosses Leo with that belly to belly. Now going for the pin. And only a 2 count. Eddie Butcher known for that overhead belly to belly. And now just tossing Leo up for that pop-up cutter. And Leo kicks out. Leo again showing his grit, showing that he can go to that next level. So far, every match that Leo has been in year 2, he has shown that he is not the same Leo from year 1. Leo seemed to have been trapped by Eddie, but out of nowhere, that Oz DDT. And a 2 count. It seemed like Eddie had the power advantage there, but Leo, out of nowhere, was able to pick up a huge maneuver on Butcher with that Oz DDT. Eddie is rocked right now. This is the momentum change that Leo was looking for. The Butcher still has so much fight left in him. But so does Leo. Leo will not go quietly into the night. Leo going to the second rope, flips over for that sunset flip. And a 2 count, so close yet again. Leo again going top rope. Waiting for Butcher to get to his feet. As he hit that kick from the top rope. Leo has to win this match. So far his record is 2-0. And to beat a former world champion, the momentum in his favor would be so great. As he missed that kick, and now another overhead belly to belly. As Leo is tossed again by Butcher. Butcher now just stalking Leo. And he gets Leo up for a power slam. As Leo's in position, as Eddie goes top rope for that destruction elbow drop, that DED, and gets the win. After Eddie hit that overhead belly to belly for the second time, he just went on the destruction rage. Big move, power slams, and then just that destruction elbow drop from the top rope was all that was left to end this match. Leo Osborne showed great tenacity and heart, but heart can only get you so far when you go against a monster of a man like Eddie Butcher. Leo has nothing to be ashamed of. He gave everything in this match, and he's on his way to proving that he is a world championship competitor. Being in the prestige division may help him further that goal, but right now Eddie Butcher's main goal is to dominate and to get back to that world division.
Here is your winner, Eddie Butcher.
Eddie Butcher, the eyes of a man who is determined to become world champion no matter what.
It's not over until you win.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 255 pounds, the television champion, Tucker Reeves.
Tucker Reeves the television champion. He won his divisional match in a hard-hitting affair against Warlord. And by doing so, he also won that television championship. Out of everyone in this match, he's been the most in-ring competitor. How beat up is his body, and will he be able to outlast these other 3 competitors?
And his opponents, first from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 261 pounds,
Deshaun Williams coming out here with his A-lister companions, Samuel Parker, winning his match earlier and being the #1 contender for the United States Championship. Now it's up to Deshaun Williams to complete the A-lister goal and win tonight and get his opportunity at the World Championship. With Anthony Hogan and Samuel Parker out here, Deshaun Williams' chances might have gone up more than any of the other competitors.
from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, El Número Uno,
Rey Munoz has had his eyes set on one goal, and that is to become the RCW World Champion. Ever since stepping foot in RCW, he has shown top level abilities in this ring, facing off against King in a prior match, in a casket match for the world title in the first year of RCW, and then ending the first year off by defeating Scorpion at Wrestle War. Rey Munoz is taking every step and proving why he is going to be a RCW World Champion.
from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 245 pounds,
Scorpion, the hard-hitting veteran, the inaugural RCW Men's World Champion. He went to war against Eddie Butcher to earn his spot in the World Division. Now he has 3 other competitors in his way in getting back to being a world champion. Scorpion believes that he can be the champion RCW needs. So far, he is 2-0 when it's against King, but that has not stopped his resolve from chasing after that title. This is going to be a barn burner of a match. 2 falls to a finish. First to get 2 falls win. And there's the bell. Tucker Reed goes after Rey Munoz, and Scorpion goes after Deshaun Williams. Anything goes. As Tucker Reed immediately go for a pin attempt over Rey Munoz, but Rey not even getting a 1 count. Heavy strikes from Scorpion to Deshaun. Again, this is a first to 2 falls. So the first competitor to get 2 victories, to get 2 falls, whether pinfall or submission, will win. As Deshaun locks in a sleeper hold on Scorpion. The Scorpion able to break out of it. As the A-listers watch on as Rey Munoz and Tucker Reed fight in front of them. The A-listers are out here, but they know they can't get too involved or else it will cause them to be kicked out of the match. Deshaun grabbing that. And Deshaun breaks up a pin attempt by Rey Munoz. And Scorpion with a roll up on Tucker Reeves, but not even a 1 count. All these men know that they have to get the early advantage by getting a pinfall as soon as possible. As Tucker Reeves again go for a pin attempt. These 4 men all know what's at stake in this match. And they're going to give it everything they got. And a flying strike from the top rope onto Deshaun Williams for a 2 count. And now Deshaun rolling up Rey Munoz and not even a 1 count. Tucker Reed going for the Houston Stunner. That Scorpion was able to counter out of it. Now Scorpion going for a pin, but Rey Munoz and Deshaun was right there. And Scorpion hit that TKO on Deshaun Williams on the garbage can, and only a 2 count. I thought that was it. That was a hard shot that Deshaun took. Samuel Parker looking to get involved. The referee is keeping an eye on the A-lister to make sure. Tucker Reed went for that clover leaf, but Rey Munoz was able to escape out of it, showing his flexibility. Deshaun Williams showing his power as he powerbombed Scorpion on the outside of the ring. We've seen in the women's fatal 4-way match for their world division how much of a difference it can make if everyone is spending time doing other things. Deshaun, as Rey Munoz hit that cutter on Tucker Reeves and went for the pin. Scorpion was right there to break the hold. As Scorpion drops Rey Munoz on the face. And that Houston Stunner on Deshaun Williams. And Deshaun kicks out, surviving yet again another big maneuver. Say what you want about Deshaun, but he is a high-level competitor. He is more than just a member of the A-lister. He can bring the competition like any other person. And Tucker Reed just tossing Rey Munoz into the post, breaking the LED. And Tucker Reeves and Rey Munoz with the double team on Scorpion. As Deshaun gets Rey Munoz up for that cash out. And Tucker Reed was right there to break things up. As he hits a spear on Deshaun. Now going for a pin attempt. And Tucker gets the first pinfall. And Deshaun out of nowhere with that angle slam. But Scorpion right there to break things up. If Rey Munoz come out of nowhere with that poison rana. And Deshaun get Tucker Reeves up for that cash out. And Tucker now kicks out. Now Deshaun going for a pin attempt on Rey Munoz. And Rey Munoz kick out. Deshaun is desperate for a pinfall right now. As Rey Munoz with that spinning back elbow on Tucker Reeves and gets a pinfall. Now Rey Munoz has one fall. Rey Munoz and Tucker Reeves just need one more fall, and out of nowhere, a stunner. And Scorpion kicks out of the Houston Stunner. That looked like that might have been it for Tucker Reeves to win this match. And now Scorpion picking up Rey Munoz with that TKO, going for a pin attempt. But Deshaun breaks things up. Tucker Reeves and Rey Munoz both just need one more pin attempt. Just need one more pinfall, and they'll win this match. Scorpion and Deshaun still looking for their first fall. Scorpion tossing Rey Munoz into that garbage can. As these men throw everything they have at each other. And a hurricanrana out of nowhere on Tucker Reeves from Rey Munoz. Rey tossing Tucker back into the ring as he stalks Deshaun Williams. Scorpion entering the ring against Tucker Reeves and a DDT. Scorpion missed the knee drop. Now Tucker bouncing Scorpion off the rope. And a big backdrop. Scorpion getting pinned by Tucker Reeves. And Scorpion just kicks out. That could have done it right there for Tucker Reeves to win the match. Scorpion, Rey Munoz taken down from the top rope by Tucker. But Tucker is broken up by Scorpion. These men are showing a fantastic will and fortitude, and a spinning back elbow and a chair shot from Deshawn to Rey Munoz. And a diving axe handle on Tucker Reeves. Deshawn looking for Rey to get up, and he gets him up for the cash out. Now going for a pin attempt. And Rey still somehow has fight in him and kicks out. I have no idea how any of these men are able to kick out any maneuver at this point. Deshawn and Tucker Reeves are the two men standing, trying to figure out what they want to do next as they wait for Scorpion and Rey to get to their feet. Now these men are all again back battling as Rey hits a cutter out of nowhere, but Scorpion is right there to break things up. Rey with a hurricanrana on Scorpion and a high angle slam on Rey Munoz. And Deshawn gets his first fall. Now the only man who's yet to get a fall is Scorpion. And a spinning back elbow on Tucker Reeves. Rey Munoz going for the pin. And Tucker kicks out. I have no idea how that was even possible. Scorpion. TKO on Deshawn Williams. And another kick out. Deshawn staying in this. He is bloody and bruised, but he still has so much fight left in him. Face first goes Rey Munoz, and Deshawn comes with a steel chair. And Deshawn with a submission attempt on Tucker Reeves. And a super kick by Rey Munoz onto Scorpion. He went for a super kick on Deshawn, but Deshawn reverses into a German suplex. Rey Munoz tossing Tucker Reeves back into the ring, and a basement dropkick brings down Tucker as Deshawn try to take out Scorpion. Rey looking to line up Tucker Reeves as Rey pin attempt on Tucker, but Scorpion is right there to break things up. As a crossbody, flying crossbody on Rey, from Rey to Scorpion. And a roll-up attempt by Tucker Reeves on Rey, but Deshawn was right there to break things up. And that Scorpion's super kick. And a spear out of nowhere onto Scorpion from Tucker Reeves. From Tucker Reeves to Scorpion. Scorpion smartly and wisely pulling himself towards the rope so he couldn't get pinned. And now Out of nowhere, a TKO on Tucker Reeves. Tucker now smartly rolling out of the ring as Scorpion takes down Deshaun. And now a pin attempt by Ray and Deshaun on Scorpion and Tucker. But the referee doesn't see Ray pinning Tucker. And all that time wasted. Ray would have won this match if the referee had saw the pin attempt. If the referee had saw Ray pin Tucker first, that would have been it. And a cutter on Scorpion by Ray. And Ray gets the win. Ray, what a hell of a match. These men threw everything they had at each other, kicked out of multiple big maneuvers, but out of nowhere, Ray hitting that cutter on Scorpion and getting the pinfall. This sets up Ray to get an opportunity at the World Championship against King. A long history between those two men, where Ray fought King at last year's Fright Night in a casket match for that World Championship. And these two men, King and Ray, was the final two in the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, for the first title defense in year 2, it will be King versus Ray Munoz for the men's World Championship. Ray Munoz said that he had one goal, and that is to be the RCW World Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Anarchist, Brody Wade.
Brody Wade is coming out here to prove a point. Matthew Alexander have declared that he is going to save RCW. But Brody Wade doesn't see it that way. Brody Wade doesn't think that RCW needs saving. He believes that the anarchy should reign and that chaos should disperse upon RCW. He has a point to prove, and he's willing to put down Matthew Alexander in his debut match to prove it. Matthew Alexander making his first arrival here. Making his first arrival here at RCW. Matthew Alexander has had his messenger Luthor scouting RCW, finding the threats, finding the sinners, finding the corruption of RCW. And he is here to take on one of the biggest sinners in his eyes, in Brody Wade. Not only is he looking to beat Brody Wade for what he considered to be his wicked ways and his sinful belief of anarchy, but make no mistake about it, Matthew Alexander is also seeking that world championship. And what better way of a statement if beating a former RCW world champion? In your debut match. Matthew Alexander has the RCW fans raptured by what he's done on the indie scene. But after a back injury kept him from competing for over a year, he let go of the LAW championship and signed with RCW. This will not only be his debut match, but his first match in a long time. And there's the bell as Brody Wade rushes towards Matthew Alexander and just throwing down fist after fist. Again, Brody Wade is no man to be looked down upon. This will be the ultimate test for Matthew Alexander in a return to the ring. From the get-go, Brody Wade has been on Matthew as he taunts him, saying that this is his ring. Matthew Alexander looking at Brody, scouting him. Now coming back with some hard hit and a big scoop slam. Matthew Alexander was the longest reigning LAW champion in his company's history. He went undefeated while holding that championship and only let go of that title due to injury. He's only been a professional wrestler for 5 years now, but in that time, he has won multiple wrestling awards for Wrestler of the Year. Being mentored by Luthor, one of the greatest indie wrestler. And we get a roll up by Matthew, and Brody reverses it. And now Alex reverses that roll up. And both men come to a standstill. Two top wrestlers, performers in this sport, just going at it with two fundamentally different beliefs. Alexander grinding Brody's face into the ground. He gets Brody up for that high cross on the floor. And Brody just barely makes it back into the ring before the 9 count. and just tackles down Matthew Alexander. Brody going for a pin attempt using the ropes, but only a 1 count. Brody now with those strikes, fist after fist raining down. And that last fist, like it busted open Matthew. But Matthew immediately turns it into a tombstone, that assault. And Brody just barely kicks out at 2 of that tombstone. Brody again. And clothesline Matthew to the outside of the ring. Now Brody talking trash toward Luthor. Okay. And Matthew come back trying to take advantage of the distraction, but Brody was ready for it. Brody now clubbing down on Matthew and setting him up for that boot, but Matthew saw it coming and was able to reverse out of it and hit that crossbody. And a 2 count, so close. Now Matthew look like he's ready to end this, and he sets up Brody for a second tombstone in the middle of the ring, crossing his hands, and gets the win. A high-level match between these two world-class competitors. Matthew Alexander had a point to prove in this match, that he is at the top level of the top of RCW. It took 2 tombstones, but it got the job done in the end. Through blood and sweat, Matthew Alexander put down the Anarchy in his debut match. But best believe, no matter how many times Brody Wade is put down, he always finds a way to get back up and cause more destruction.
Here is your winner, the Savior, Matthew Alexander.
Luthor raises his savior's hand.